Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube Trading Room and in the 44 VIP room as well. How are you today? I hope everyone had a nice and peaceful weekend, as we know that unfortunately it's not true for the Middle East at the moment. So lots of things just has happened so far, as you know from the news already. So let's see what kind of a market, what kind of week is waiting for the stocks, for the US stocks this week, which is going to be the last trading week of June. Of course, next Monday is the last trading day of June, but this week is still the last week of June trading. Hi, Brian. Hi, Andy. Good morning to you. Anybody got the news of HIMS? I'm just going to check it for you soon. YouTube traders, welcome, welcome. Please let me know if the sound is okay. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Nice to see you, Dor. I hope you are safe indeed and ready to start this trading week. Hi, Clifton. Happy Monday to you as well. And hi, Team Scott DVG. Welcome everyone, and let's just dig deep into the details, what has happened and what we can expect from that trading week. Well, this is going to be a full trading week. Last week it was a shortened one because Juneteenth Day. Sorry. And next week is going to be a shortened trading week as well because the 4th of July, which we know it's a very big holiday, bank holiday in the US, but this is going to be a full trading week indeed. Hi, good morning to you. Fourth Dimension Movements, nice name indeed. Nice to see you here in the YouTube TEFS Trading Room. MK, thank you very much for the news. Andy Novo Nordisk reportedly terminated its collaboration with the company. Ouch. So you know what? If you're just talking so much, let's just get off this SPY pre-market and let's see. Yeah, I guess it's just going down. It's a huge move to the downside on the HIMS. I think it's going to be on our short side. And thank you, MK, for the news. Very much appreciated that you just named the reason why the HIMS is just moving down. Hi, Stacy. Good morning to you. Watching Circle, HIMS, and NVO. Definitely both of them or all the three are going to be on our watch list. But guys, let's just go back quickly to the S&P 500. Well, as you can see, the happenings which just occurred during the weekend. Well, let's just name it. On Saturday evening, it was a declaration or a speech from Trump that they just bombed Iran, so they officially stepped into the war indeed, bombing the nuclear facilities in Iran. And as you can see, the pre-market and the futures just impacted heavily already. Also on the pre-market on the S&P 500 5 minutes chart, you can see a huge V-shaped reversal already. Friday was a quite of a weaker day, as you could see, and the overall market and the pre-market especially touch the 20 EMA on the daily. So I would say, guys, if we are going to see the market breaking the pre-market lows, which is around this 593, 592.80 area, I am going to expect some more move to the downside. But this V-shaped reversal, which has been already forming in the pre-market, it's very promising for the bulls. And even the market watch headlines just says a lot that US bull market is intact and the key signal is coming from Tel Aviv, says this strategist indeed. So seems like that so far neither the international markets nor the US markets got shaken too much about the news. But traders, I just would like to warn you and remind you that everything is very much fragile because now the world is waiting for Iran's answer to the US bombing. And unfortunately, this just can't happen at anytime. I mean, the answer, we still don't know what's going to be this. There are plans, by the way, from the Iranian side that they want to block the Strait of Hormuz. Its closure will alienate Tehran further. Well, this means that 20% of the oil shipping of the world it's going through this trade of Hormuz, by the way, and this means that the oil prices, which are of course on the news, just spiking further to the upside. At the moment, crude oil is on the $75 area. This can even stretch more to the upside. So let's just be careful because this can cause might short-term spike in the oil price, but you know exactly that the biggest fear and risk here again, that if the oil price is going higher, and if it's going to stay there, that's a very much real threat of the inflation and of the prices again. So guys, lots of uncertainty in this picture still. So again, the market seems like a quite of intact as the Market Watch headline just telling us at the moment, but I still would be careful here. Hi, Nitsan, XLE only industry in green? Yeah, definitely. But again, we have a little bit more news, guys. This just right now. US stock index futures pop as reports suggest Iran is ready to discuss uranium enrichment limits. This is again here. Yeah, but this is an old news, so sorry. This was like another window of mine. But indeed, again, if I think that the if this Strait of Hormuz is going to be officially blocked and stopped, this is going to mean a quite of a big uncertainty and fear again. So be careful with this V-shaped reversal. We can see it several times during the day, in my opinion. Apple is green. Yes, Nitsan. I'm just checking what is in green, despite of this big uncertainty and no one knows what's coming next kind of situation. I'm just telling you, not just the oil and like XOM is 1.49% to the upside, but AMD, Tesla, PLTR, Bitcoin. Bitcoin just touched under the 100K level, guys, during the weekend. So as you can see, the assets which are trading 24/7, they got impacted quite heavily during the Saturday news from the US. And even what else is in green? Meta, Apple, as you just wrote, MU, Netflix, Amazon, SPY 0.14, Triple Q even to the green side, and Microsoft, Amazon also. Triple Q is just changing from red to green. SPY is a little bit more stable, but again, traders don't count on that. I assume that this is going to change several times during the day. Okay, guys, so this is what is happening now. And don't forget that the market is open. So that means the US is open. So we have some economic news going to hit the market too at 9:45 a.m. first. And this is going to be the flash services and flash manufacturing PMI 9:45, 15 minutes after the market is opening. And 10 o'clock, we will get existing home sales and a bunch of FOMC member speakers again. By the way, FOMC member speakers before Saturday, like last week, they just hinted some opinion that might the first rate cut is going to happen maybe in July. But indeed, as I've told you, this what just happened during the weekend, it can just change the picture again. So let's be careful with that. Also, FOMC member Bauman speaks at 10 o'clock. After that, at 1:10, FOMC member Gillespie, and 2:30, Kugler and Williams. She's going to speak as well at 2:30. So bunch of FOMC member speakers, as I've told you. LTH nice reversal on the 200 EMA. I'm just checking it soon. So far traders based on the pre-market moves of the S&P 500 and the triple Q, it is just making an interesting V-shaped reversal, but again, it's very uncertain where we are heading today. LTH looks interesting though. I agree with you that it is just making a nice reversal to the upside. Let's see whether it can just push through this 50 EMA and continue higher. For a swing trade, doesn't look bad, but I need to know what is that stock first. AMD, Tesla, green. Yes, as I've told you, and not just AMD and Tesla, but Meta, XOM, CVX, of course, PLTR is not bad either, 0.87% to the upside, and Bitcoin and coin-related stocks are just pushing a little bit higher after this very nasty push down on the Bitcoin during the weekend. Let's see what's happening on the international news, but before we go there, I'm just going to check for you how Europe has been done so far. Red, Europe started if I'm just checking the DAX, it started greener and then it ended in red. So this is an interesting development there. Nikkei is down and Hang Seng is a little bit much stronger indeed, 0.67, because China just told that they don't think it's going to affect them even if this Strait of Hormuz is going to be closed. Lesser of two evils, why China won't mind a closure of the Strait of Hormuz. You can just read this article on the CNBC by the way. All right, traders, what else in here? European defense stock sell-off intensifies after US hits iron. Stock futures are flat as traders monitor oil prices, and they are waiting iron response to the US bombing at the moment. Hi, Marco. Good morning to you. Dollar surge could be short-lived after US strike on Iran. As I've told you, even the oil surge, we will see how stable and long-lived is going to be. But indeed, it's very, very volatile. This is what we know at the moment. On the big movers, we have some great ones indeed. Definitely XOM and the oil stocks are the first to my list indeed. Scott already just posted his list and he's getting XOM to the long side. I'm going to get XOM and CVX there. To the short side, definitely HIMS, as thanks to MK, we know already why the HIMS is going lower, and I'm going to get a secondary list. So the first one on my list is Novo Nordisk. As I've told you, the pharma stock plummeted 5% after the latest result for the company next generation obesity drug Cagrisima were disappointing and suggested no clear advantage over Eli Lilly's Zepbound. So seems like NVO definitely can go to a short list. We have some lower, uh, um, let's call it attitude stock fee service here as well. This is a financial services firm, 5% higher after it revealed plans to broaden its presence in the stablecoin space. So Fisher, which I'm not sure I can trade it, but let's see that. FI, it is the symbol, and let's see how does it look like now in the pre-market and especially on the pre-market volume side. Pre-market volume is nice. The stock move itself is not the best indeed. This is FI again. I'm just going to put it to the secondary list because I don't know that stock. Maybe this is the next circle, who knows. Also, I'm going to keep an eye on that stock indeed. It also stuck a partnership with Circle and PayPal to further these efforts, and Circle shares were up 5% with PayPal gained almost 1%. So I'm going to watch Circle and PayPal to my list indeed. Next one. Northern Trust is here as well, NTRS, this is up 6%. The reason for that, the Bank of New York Mellon approached Northern Trust last week to convey interest in a merger between the two rivals. Nice development indeed. Let's see how does it look like. I'm afraid that we will see a really, really low pre-market volume, but maybe I'm not right. I'm just going to check it. No, the pre-market volume is not that bad either, but the character of the stock is not my favorite either. So the volume, usually the average volume for that stock, it's around 1.5 million, which is not the best, but not the worst indeed. Let me just check this NTRS to the long side also. Let's be careful with that for sure, because it's an unknown stock. Is still louder is here, EL, which is higher as Deutsche Bank upgraded to buy from a hold. This is a really good news for EL, and let's just check it to the long side. Energy stocks, as Nitzan just called already, that the Iron Parliament backed closing the Strait of Hormuz, a key trade route for crude oil, as I mentioned you as well. US has since called on China to prevent Iran from closing the route, but China told, we don't care too much. Your problem, not our problem. Okay, so XOM, Marathon Petroleum, CVX, and the rest are just going up, and even Uranium Energy Corporation, which is gaining 3%. Tesla, it's strong too, has rolled out its robotaxi service in Austin, Texas over the weekend. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives said a ride in the taxi exceeded his expectations. So Tesla, let's see if you can shine today. It is on my long list. And RTX, Northrop Grumman, Kratos Defense and Security, defense stocks higher on Monday after the United States struck Iranian nuclear facilities during the weekend. So LMT, RTX, I'm just going to move them to the secondary list. Hi, Alamo, good morning to you. Yes, Nitsan, what do I think? CDTX, checking CDTX. And again, I encourage you traders, even if you have any questions, any great movers on your candidates list, please just let me know. Which one is that? CDTX? Just a second. I'm going to check it on my other platform here, CDTX. Uh-huh. Yes, it looks interesting indeed. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but this is a biotech stock as I see. Yeah, consider therapeutics up of 100%. I would say it's a little bit too much. Yeah, we can observe it, check it, but I'm not sure I want to touch it indeed. Guys, again, if you have any questions regarding trading, TEFS funded account packages, through them you can get private mentoring, you can get VIP room subscription, you can get a lots of great top-notch educational material and the hand-holding during your journey on trading with the funded accounts with the TEFS proprietary trading firms account and money, and get you a profit split on the profit. Please just let me know and just send me an email. You can just check, of course, the TEFS.com website for more details. Thank you, Clifton. Yeah, I would say no one among the competition, I must tell you, is offering such a proper and full packages like us, and I'm really proud of it indeed. All right, traders. So let's see what else in here. I have my list, not too many on the list, but I think it's plenty enough to start the day with. Also, I just SMC, I just catch my eyes with 3.88% to the downside. Ouch! And coin is moving down as well. Also, Bitcoin is making a pullback. So Bitcoin, I'm going to be careful. What else on the red side? Of course, Hood, which is a little bit dependent on the Bitcoin, as we know. And VDA is quite weak too. And no wonder the airlines, traders, airlines are really, really weak, like DAL 0.81% to the downside because um, of this escalation of the things. This is going to hurt the travel and airline companies, and airlines are going to be double hurted, because not just because of this escalation and fear and so on, that the travel, let's call it that the mood for travel is going to drop a little bit, but you know exactly that for airlines, the higher oil prices are not good news at all. So I'm going to watch BA, UAL, DAL, and the rest as well on my list indeed. I'm just going to call them to the secondary list. And the Roblox, don't forget Roblox, which still can be an interesting play for today. So I think I am ready with my candidates list. So VIP room traders, 44 room traders, have a beautiful green day. You are going to be in great hands of DVG and and Scott, and I'm going to see you definitely tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Have a beautiful green start of the week, and see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Bye. Okay, YouTube traders, I am here for you, with you in the first 1 hour of trading. Hi, Jeremy. HIMS, yes, looks interesting. It just got some bad news indeed from NVO, and that's not NVO, sorry, it was the other one. I'm just getting back because MK Novo Nordisk, yes, reportedly terminated its collaboration with HIMS. That's why it's dropping, by the way. So this is the reason why we see HIMS to the downside, and I'm going to watch it to the short side. AMD is so much stronger than the other semis. Yes, it was the same like most of the days on the last week. So I'm going to watch it definitely AMD. It's one of my favorite if we are talking about the semicons indeed. And MU is, you won't believe it, it's so extended on the daily in my opinion that it's unbelievable, but it's still going up. It's unbelievable, but the MU is still in green, which of course it can change quite quickly, but I'm going to watch it for the continuation indeed higher. Also, I'm going to be ready even to short it like just the Roblox last week. Sorry, I was just listening to Scott. Scott is in the VIP room already, greeting the traders. Guys, tomorrow it's Tuesday, so Scott is going to be here with us again for the first hour at least. So this is going to be a great week again. Traders, the market is behaving quite interesting. And I was just, wondering why the global markets as well, not just the US market, was not very much highly impacted by this developments, let's call it like that, or happenings, what just happened during Saturday bombing Iran from the US side. And one of the analysts, he just told that he thinks that the threat of the nuclear weaponizing or using nuclear weapons from the Iran side with this bombing is just reduced. And that's why the markets are feeling a little bit more relieved than feared on the fear side? Well, I would say, yeah, it can be definitely an explanation, but no one knows yet what's going to be the answer of Iran. So that's why I'm not going to blindly bite and buy anything or everything just after the market opens, because as you know, it's like a really, really fragile situation. Okay, so let's just be careful on that. So, but however, if we just check the SPY pre-market, you can see that it just made a perfect and beautiful V-shaped reversal. So I would say that this looks like as a great continuation higher, because this is like really a clear VWAP reversal or a V-shaped reversal. Also, again, I'm going to be on the safe side, especially in the first half an hour when we are going to have several economic news. ISM flash manufacturing PMI or flash manufacturing and services PMI, sorry, ISM is coming later, and 10 o'clock existing home sales. Let me just check it again. So economic news are going to be released today as well, which I think is going to impact the market a little bit. So today is the 23rd of June, flash manufacturing, flash services PMI, and existing home sales, 10 o'clock with Bauman speaking, FOMC member Bauman. All right, traders, so let's see what we should include on our watch list. As I've told you, HIMS Circle definitely on my list, CRWV as well. Roblox, I'm going to watch Tesla, NVIDIA, AMD, as you mentioned, especially AMD on my list. What else? To the short side, I'm going to watch the HIMS first and then even NVO. It's on my list as well. Okay, airlines, I'm going to take a look. Yes, Apple, definitely. Raspi, hi, ¿cómo estás? Yes, PayPal, it's on my list too, on the secondary list. So let's just check it. Okay, I'm just going to put it here, PYPL. We're going to start in like 4 minutes, traders. I just get off my pre-market here. No. Ah, okay. Sometimes I just do not find my mouse in that 6 monitors, but I just catched it. Okay, guys. So PayPal, definitely I'm watching. What else is strong? NTRS, as I mentioned you, but this is a little bit unknown stock. Let's see when it's going to move higher. Okay, Scott is watching this INDO as well. Indonesian Energy Corporation, by the way. Hi, Vida, it's Tara. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome in this crazy world again, and wondering how the market is going to be impacted after the opening bell. But so far, everything is pushing higher. AMD, guys, this is a beast. We need to watch it today. Okay, NVDA, though, it's very weak. 5 below is weak too. Baba, Disney. I'm just telling you what I do see here. Okay, watching NVDA. Yeah, me too. Me too, indeed. NVO, I'm going to put it here too. Maybe Microsoft, Meta, PayPal, okay. Tesla, nice. How Tesla daily looks like? I'm just wondering because I don't remember too much. Tesla, this usual consolidations I don't like on the Tesla, so I really hope we are going to see a breakout, but this breakout is going to happen only over 340. So I'm going to keep an eye though on that one, in this one. Scott already called AMD over 131, NVO under 68, and Circle over 250. And as I mentioned, you guys, I'm going to watch the CRWV as well. Vida is Uber. It's definitely on your list. I know Apple and BAC. Thank you very much. I like them too. I'm just checking the gainers and losers list, one of my favorite feature in the TEFS platform. EL, don't forget EL, guys, is still louder. Can be maybe an interesting play here too with the good news. Also, sometimes it's just not enough volume in that stock, so I'm going to be careful with that. VRNA, okay, AMD is here definitely. XOM, oil stocks, there is no doubt we should watch at least one oil stocks here, and maybe I'm just going to put here this XOM, especially, if it's getting official that the Hormuz Strait is going to be, Strait of Hormuz is going to be closed, then this is going to be a huge news for the oil again. I guess the oil is going to start going higher indeed. So let's just be careful on that news too. ALN White up 1.71% too. Oh, Amir is here with us as well. So guys, we have a full house in the VIP room. We have Scott, DVG, and Amir. And if you are wondering why I'm just talking about something which you cannot hear and see, it's because the VIP room can be reached only through the funded account packages where you can have a free subscription to the guys. And they have like each of them more than 30 years of experience in stock option trading for DVG. So that's why, indeed. NEM, oh yeah, NEM definitely. We just missed it on a Friday, so I'm going to watch NEM here too. You are very much right, guys. Maybe I'm just going to put it here. NEM. Hmm. Amir is watching the same stocks here. And he's watching the IPO of last week, AAY and CAI as well, indeed. I'm just telling you. XOM is just starting with a gap as I see, and it's towards to a gap fill on the daily as you can see, so we can watch it for sure. Guys, we are open for business. Good luck for everyone. Don't forget, it's Monday, first half an hour, and even a Monday after a very big developments between the or on the Middle East situation, as you know. So let's see what's coming next. Tesla, it's pushing higher already. Nvidia is filling the gap with the speed of light, actually. NVO moving lower now. HIMS, I'm just checking here. Oops. It was a by accident entry for me. Ooh, NEM, that's pushing higher. Look at that. PLTR surging? Yeah, everything is surging at the moment, actually. Only not the SPY and the triple Q, but PLTR surging, Tesla surging, AMD, NEM. How about XOM? Cannot see too much. Okay, Eli Lilly, it was a by accident entry. I don't know what I did. So guys, Tesla, it's very strong. No entry at the moment. Scott is really much watching the stock here indeed on the circle on the 245. He's going to add to his long. He already in the long side on the circle. I'm still waiting here because the market actually started to drop. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, guys, I'm going to watch this TQQQ as well if the market wants to drop indeed. And not just me, but even DVG is watching for a short on the Qs. Ooh, this Tesla, it's insane, guys. Look at that, how strong it is. All right, NVIDIA is making a big move to the downside. TQQQ already broke, unfortunately, without me. But as I've told you, this is a very hectic part of the day. We should be careful. HIMS, it did not make this gap and go. Beautiful entry, unfortunately. NVO, I'm watching here. TQQQ, very hectic. So the situation, guys, triple Q already broke the lows and this 525, but the SPY has not broken 292.80. As I've told you, if the SPY is breaking 292.80, then things can be in trouble indeed. Amazon short VDA is checking Amazon. Now the SPY is breaking too. So things are not that calm anymore. Guys, I'm going to get a scalp on the NVDA 142.35. 142.35 scalp on the NVDA. 68.90 short NVO from Amir. 68.90 NVO short from Amir. Stop loss 30 is going to be my entry on the NVDA, 142.30. Stop loss 143.10 over 143.10. And Amir just called under 68.90 NVO short. Market continues lower, traders. Yeah, I see VDICE. Completely agree with you that everything started to drop. HIMS, unfortunately, it still has not made this nice entry. Okay. So far, even Tesla is pulling back. I'm waiting for my entry on the NVDA. 0.30 is going to be my entry. Again, Amir called NVO under 68 and 90. I'm checking this NVO too, but only under 68.80 actually on the NVO. NEM is unstoppable, crazy. So NVO looks good, but for me only under 60, I don't know, 68.77, something like that. Okay, Spido Traders is just making a quite of an interesting pullback again. So very hectic start of the day already. Okay, the guys are making a family trade in the VIP room. They are going long AMD now. They're going long AMD now. I'm waiting for the NVDA. If it's going to break down, I'm going to be in. SPY trying to make a full pullback as I see triple Q started to go higher too. Wondering what Circle is going to do here. Tesla, by the way, Tesla looks like if the things are going to turn around, Tesla doesn't look bad for a VWAP reversal over 335. I don't know. Yes, Vidas, this is what I want. Yes, Tesla over 335, Alamu. Um, yeah, it looks interesting for a VWAP reversal, but even me, I would just go for 335. Guys, you won't believe, but Roblox is going higher. I can't believe this stock. TQQQ, huge pullback. SPY is breaking the highs. Okay, I was counting on a crazy market open, but not that crazy. Okay, guys, so Tesla looks very nice over 335, like 335.10, I would say this can be an interesting entry on the Tesla if you like it. And the VIP room guys, they are going for oops, I'm going to miss it. I'm just, I have no time to call the Tesla, but if it goes back over 335.20, 335.20, I'm going to get it. I like your call, Alemu. So let's see if it goes back now over 335.20, I'm going to get it. Okay, but only if it goes back over 335.20 now. SPY is pushing higher like crazy. And VDA, if it's breaking 143.30, I'm going to delete it. Beautiful call on the AMD by the guys in the VIP room. Look at that. It's just pushing higher. Hindu is going lower. NVO not doing anything. Meta pulling back. But this still can be a tricky play from the market. 595, you know, it's a very strong resistance for the SPY. But seems like it's quite strong at the moment. LLY, it's very strong too, but it's very spready, fortunately. Okay, guys, so far no trades yet. NVIDIA is going to the other direction, and on Tesla, I'm going to get in only if it's going to break again the 33520. EL on the VWAP too. HIMS back over the VWAP, so I think we should watch that as well. And of course, Amir is going to long MU, I think. Okay. I still like Tesla if it's going to make a cup and handle formation here, traders. Overall market still pushing higher. Amazing. Amir, no, he's going to long MU over 122.72. He's going to long MU over 122.72. Wow, that's crazy. Big push over the highs, guys. Everything is getting bullish, not bearish. Amazing, but our Tesla has not entered yet. MU1 out. Yes, that's why actually he called the MU over 122.72, Amir. Okay, Tesla is still like it if it goes back over 33520, but doesn't seem like at the moment it wants to go anywhere like that. Okay, traders, HIMS looks like a great short. I'm going to take it under HIMS, under 45.40 I wanted, now just 40, 45.30 on the HIMS. It looks great. So if it goes under 30, I'm going to take it. Stop loss over this 46 and 62. 45.28 is going to be my entry here. Let's see if it can go there. Oh, DVG is shorting Tesla. No, that's interesting. Okay, guys, so big push on the market at the moment. Very hectic start of the day, 9:45. We are going to have some economic news as well. All right, traders, I'm not in yet on the HIMS, but going to be in. My Tesla, I still like it indeed. Okay, Scott is buying INDO over 7. I am in HIMS short, and I want to see a partial around the low of the day, by the way. Okay, Tesla over 33520 is going to be a trade for sure. AMD still looks good and strong if you entered with the guys. CVS checking. I don't know. It's not that strong at the moment, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, traders, I'm in HIMS and in Tesla as well. On Tesla, I would like to see 337, 338 partial. Overall market, it's making a bull flag at the moment. Okay, traders, and 2 minutes till the news. Watch out. Tesla, nice. Let's see whether we can break the 337 here, traders. HIMS, though it's not going to the right direction. DVG is just telling that he just cannot believe how strong the market it is at the moment. I can understand, but this is what it is. Crazy indeed. So HIMS is not not going to the right direction, but Tesla it does. All right, how about Circle and the rest? Uh-oh, HIMS, that's not good. SPY triple QR going sideways, Roblox new high. MU, it's going for Amir. Circle, guys, it just wants to go higher. Amazing. Amir called the HIMS as well, by the way. How strong this circle is. Look at that. Amazing. Setting alert CVS 65. Okay. PLTR now pushing higher too. MU, beautiful call from Amir. Just, oh yes, and I'm canceling NVDA, of course. I'm not going to take NVDA anymore. But HIMS still on. Last chance for the HIMS, and hopefully Tesla is just getting a little breather here. Okay, so I'm still holding everything here, Tesla too, but Tesla just started to push back a bit, which is not the best to see, but it's still nothing wrong with the trade. MU, it's moving very nicely for Amir. He called it over this 122.70s. Circle looks like as just before breakout. Amazing. Tesla is coming back, and HIMS, I'm still okay with HIMS, by the way. And the market is on the edge, and we got the news. Not a huge impact at the moment. And let's see this INDO. So Scott is going to buy INDO over 7, by the way. Market looks like as just before a breakout. HIMS is still doing great, and or Tesla is still doing great, guys. Stock or a stop loss on the Tesla now just under 33360. So actually, if we are going a bit higher on the Tesla, I'm going to take 75% off on the Tesla. This is it. This is what I wanted to see. Tesla, I'm ready to go with the 75% off on my share size. Very nice Tesla. Market is breaking out, but things are getting a little bit extended here. So I'm just taking now 337, 30, 40, 75% of my Tesla. I just took a little partial here. 337, 60, perfect. I just took my first partial on the Tesla. As you can see, stop loss under 335, and let's see if it can stretch a little bit more. HIMS, I still give the chance, and I am expecting a possible small pullback on the market. So 337.50, I took a partial, and I was not that brave to take this circle breakout, guys, but look at that. It's amazing. Spybrook, everything is just breaking. Crazy. Tesla, beautiful. Next partial traders just close to 340. And unfortunately, this HIMS is not going to the right direction. I need to close it out soon. I don't want to see it over the round number indeed. And everything is just going higher like crazy. Around 340, I'm going to take my second partial here. And unfortunately, I have to say goodbye soon on this HIMS. Crazy. PRTR pushing like crazy too. AMD just stopped. Let's see this 340 and the last chance for my HIMS traders. I'm still a little bit more patient with the trade. Tesla, if you have not taken any partial yet, I strongly suggest to do so. I'm waiting for the 340 now. Okay. Market is on the edge. It's a little bit extended. Stop loss on the entry on the Tesla traders. And unfortunately, I need to close this HIMS if it's really breaking. Ah, can't believe this HIMS, but it's going higher indeed. Okay. SPY triple Q still moving higher, but stopped a little bit, not too much, just a bit. And unfortunately, seems like this HIMS doesn't want to make the reversal, or so the market is doing the reversal. Look at that. So watch out with the longs. I'm going to be out on 33560 on my Tesla trade. Come on, Tesla, make the move. And I can't believe, but the market is still pushing higher. Wow, amazing, actually. Okay, so TQQQ is ready to break out. In the meantime, hopefully your Tesla too. And I'm really patient with these hymns. Also, I'm getting a little bit nervous here. Okay. SPY triple Q, it's still making a consolidation. NVDA, though, it's going up and the AMD is back. Interesting. PLTR is very strong trader, so later on we should watch it. I missed this. NVO checking and Oracle too. ORCL, nice. Maybe over the high, VDICE, I don't know. It's a bit slow though, this Oracle today, in my opinion. And NVO, I'm just going to put it here. You are right. It's just not strong with the market. That means that it still can be an interesting play under 69. It still can be an interesting play under 69 in my opinion. I'm still holding both of my trades and I'm going to be ready to take one more partial off on the Tesla traders. One more partial off on the Tesla soon. Scott still likes this INDO over 7. And here comes our second partial on the Tesla. Second partial on the Tesla. I'm still holding my other stock as well. And here we are, very close to this 340, which I think it can be a stronger resistance. Also, the market's still pushing higher. I'm going to sell a little bit more than half of my share size on the Tesla, looking beautiful indeed. Beautiful, well done, Tesla. I'm just taking my partial now, and my stop loss is going to be on under 337, 337, and HIMS, all eyes on you now. Okay, actually, Amir just shorted HIMS under 45.9, oh no, 47.20, 47.20. Okay, come on, HIMS, go down. All right, traders, so two partials on Tesla, nothing on HIMS yet. The market doesn't seem like it wants to stop, but at 10 o'clock, we will get some more news. Exactly, Vidice. Thank you. NVO, Nitsan, look at that. That's crazy. I think we should not touch that one. So now not only us, but even Amir is shorting the HIMS. under 47.20, but we need to see that to drop under the VWAP first and then under 45. Okay, Tesla is very strong as we could see. CCL earnings tomorrow, we guys. I have not checked it, but I believe you. Checking. Ooh, nice and strong. Bit too late though for me. Ooh, this circle, it's amazing. Not even mentioning this Roblox. Okay, guys, Tesla the new stop loss under 33780. 33780. Mm. And I really, really hope that here comes the reversal on the HIMS. First, we need to break the 47 here. Okay, so far market is surprisingly very strong. 10 o'clock news are coming, and even not just the news, but as you know, FOMC member speakers. I think INDO it's off the radar because it just dropped a big one for Scott. And 341 coming for the Tesla, stop loss under 33780 as I've told you, and we are still pushing higher with the Tesla. Actually, I'm just going to put my stop loss under 338 and 60 now, 338 and 60. Meta looks like as a short. Have you seen Meta, guys? What do you think about Meta? The 680, 60 looks like as a very, very interesting short. Okay, Nitsan, if you cancel the MVO. Guys, the market in the meantime still pushing higher. Amazing. But I must tell you, this Meta looks like a very interesting short candidate. Really like it. Let's see. Come on, Tesla. Make our day. And you too, HIMS. Okay, SPY triple Q. I think it's now it's really extended. I know I told you several times, but I feel like it's just getting a bit interesting here. CVS is moving back too. Roblox, I just can't believe this stock, guys. Look at that. It's still pushing higher. Amazing. It is 10340. No volume at all, but it's still pushing higher. Amazing. Okay, guys, so far market started with a move to the downside. After that, a huge reversal, and since then is going higher. Or HIMS, it's making a move finally. Let's go back under 45. Market does not stop. As you can see, every small red candle, it's a buy opportunity. I'm going to watch here Microsoft too for a reversal. Meta though looks very weak. I'm going to watch it for a short side if the market is going to give up. Also, it doesn't seem like it wants to give up. The last call, it is a short from Amir on the HIMS under 47.20. I'm still holding that short. And let's see whether we can push it through this $45 level again. Overall market really strong. However, I don't need to explain you the situation again, that it can be like a change in a really short term and suddenly, but so far indeed there is no doubt that the SPY, I'm just checking it, 0.39 higher, triple Q 0.25. Okay, traders officially stop loss on the Tesla. It's going to be 339 and 70, 339 and 70. I'm watching PITR for a possible reversal here. MU looks like as a possible continuation, but I don't know. It's so extended. But look at the Roblox. It doesn't mean it's extended. Nice, Tesla, nice. If you still have more, ooh, guys, what did happen here? Have you seen this big? Oh, yes, the news. Sorry. I'm still a little bit in the weekend vibe. What did happen? News hit the market. Big move to the upside on existing home sales, which is quite weird to see because usually the market does not react so heavily on an existing home sales, but now it did. Okay, guys, stop loss on the Tesla. Let me just check it a little bit closer. It's going to be under 342.60, 342 and 60. And let's see how short or long-lived this breakout on the market is. So far, impressive impact from only from this existing home sales. Alex, originally my stop was over this 46.60, but I felt like the volume is low on the green candles, and sometimes I just leave it to run against myself a little bit more. Ooh, meta. No, that's it about the short meta. It's just pushing higher. Because the volume in the green candles was not moving that much higher that I felt in danger. Thank you, V-Dice. If I see that the volume is growing dramatically, of course, I'm closing it immediately. Okay, guys, seems like that the bulls are unleashed officially. SPY is getting back to the $600 levels. Amazing. MU was a nice reversal. I was just not sure it's going to happen because of the news. I must tell you, our HIMS still looks good, but we need to see the break now. First the 46 and then the 45. Actually, if we break the 46, I'm going to add a little bit to the direction. In the meantime, market is still pushing higher, no stop. MBLY, it's very strong too. Traders, I'm going to be out 341.60 on the Tesla, 341.60. Roblox, amazing. Amir just got his partial on the MU now, traders. I'm going to be out 341.60 on my Tesla trade. NVIDIA is pushing higher too. Oh, yeah, stock's not that strong. NVIDIA, NVO higher. BA breaking $200 level, guys. Amazing. Oh, HIMS, come on. CRWV starting to be stronger too. SPY triple Q, I guess they are just going to go for a consolidation again. You're welcome, Alex. Okay, guys, so far, surprisingly strong market, very strong indeed. Very nice and big winner on Tesla. Now it started to consolidate here. 341.60, it's my final stop loss. And let's see how this HIMS is going to work out. So far, everything is really strong. Meta get really strong here too. About AVGO. AVG is not doing too much today, as I see. I just really cannot believe to my eyes what this Roblox is doing at the moment. Amazing, actually. Just going to 104 at the moment. CRWV pushing higher, 180 touched. PLTR looking interesting. I don't know whether Larry's around. I know you like PLTR, but this looks like it's trying to make a VWAP reversal there over 139, I don't know, 20, 30. Okay, guys, our Tesla is still pushing higher. That's good. Unfortunately, this HIMS doesn't want to go back even to the VWAP. That's a bit concerning. And the market is still pushing higher and higher. Amazing. CVS breaking out, NVDA breaking out. SPY touching 598 soon, guys. Really strong push to the upside. Triple Q the same, almost on 530. And things are just getting pushed higher and higher. Beautiful call from Amir on this MU. And traders, I'm just going to push my stop loss higher on the Tesla, which is going to be 344 and 60. 344 and 60. And with that, we have almost $10 in the money. $10 in the money. $10 in the money. We have $10 already. Circle another breakout. What is happening on that market? That's crazy. Look at Meta. Look at Microsoft. Google pushing higher. IVG on up. NVIDIA pushing higher. AMD on the highs again. Oracle not. Oracle is just way. So guys, 344 and 60. 344 and 60. My last defense level on the Tesla. 344 and 60. And the market is amazingly strong. Come on, HIMS, go back. CVS pushing, Circle is pushing, BA is pushing. Wow. AMD broke. 344.60, guys. I'm out of my Tesla. It goes back. Oracle is pushing lower now, as I see. If you have anything on the radar, guys, please just let me know. So far, the market is just a straight green line. For half an hour we go now. AMD just got unleashed now together with the Meta, by the way. My HIMS is still holding, but it really needs to drop now. And triple Q is just reaching this 530 level soon, like in seconds, I would say. Nice HIMS. Go, go, go. I'm still thinking on adding under 46. Market got extremely extended now, but seems like maybe it's not going to stop under 600. I don't know on the SPY. Triple Q very close to this 530 level. And Scott is ready to short NVO, by the way. Amir is still holding HIMS as well. And again, I'm going to add under 46.20, a little bit only like 100 shares, something like that. Just for fun. Oh, he's ending as well. He's ending as well to this HIMS, by the way. I mean, Amir. I just want to see 46 break. SPY triple Q stopped a little bit. Doesn't mean it's going to really stop. Might still going to push higher. Here comes the HIMS traders. I'm ready to add under 46 a little bit. A very nice HIMS. Here we go now. Let's see if we can just break this now. It's 46 we need to break. SPY triple Q started to come down a little bit. And 344.60, I'm going to be out on the Tesla 2 traders, 344.60, under 344.60. Okay, here comes HIMS add soon. Here we are. And let's go for 44 partial there at least. SPY started to pull back a little bit, not too much though. Nice HIMS, go, go, go. Okay, HIMS, go break 45, 45.40. It's my average price now on the HIMS, so I'm almost in zero. And guys, I'm out of Tesla. So Tesla is out. HIMS coming to the direction finally. And I'm ready to take a partial around 344, 343. Let's see. 344, 44, 43. I was just thinking on the Tesla in the meantime. Okay, so I'm out of Tesla, holding HIMS. Market though, it's extremely strong. Google pushing higher, BA pushing higher, even NVO is pushing higher. Amazing. Roblox 104 broken. Amazing indeed. MU beautiful call from Amir is still pushing higher. Circle unstoppable. Crazy. What a day. Amazing. Come on, come on, HIMS. Okay, oops. Next barrier to break with the HIMS, it's 45 traders. 45 we need to break. But in the meantime, guys, these bulls are completely unleashed. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. Nissan under 45, 45, something like that. Hopefully, the market is not going to help, as I see. It's just going higher. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, so I'm completely out of Tesla. Tesla was my beast trade for sure. And let's see whether HIMS can break the semi-round number now and pushing towards to this $45. Would be great. SPY triple Q still on the verge higher, like it was 3 candles pullback, and since then it's just going higher. Amazing too. What a push. Also, I just would like to sign here Volume is not that high on the market today, in the morning at least. Oh, come on, HIMS. Break to 45 at least. So annoying this stock is. Okay, SPY is heading back to the highs again. Amazing. Why? No one knows. Okay, PLT are pushing higher. MU stopped, NVDA stopped, AMD did stop too. CRM it's stronger. I'm just watching it. I just still cannot believe, guys, that Roblox is still pushing higher. Look at that. Almost touched 140 or 105 indeed. SPY started to struggle a little bit on this 530 on the triple Q and 598 on the SPY. Here comes the 4550 Nitsan again on the HIMS. Let's see if we can really break it at this time. Would be great indeed. Triple Q SPY does not help too much. They're still consolidating here. Come on, market, help us a little bit with HIMS, please. How TQQQ does look like. I just would like to check it too. I feel like, guys, the market is very extended. Also, I do not want to go, just against the trend, that's for sure. But I feel like I'm not going to be surprised if the things are going to change. Okay, guys, HIMS finally is in green with the adding, and let's go for 40, 44.10, 44.20 for the partial. Like the low of the day is 44.22, so let's go for 44.30, and I can't believe Tesla is still going higher. It was a $10 trade, guys, and it's still going higher. Amazing. DVG cannot believe its highs either. The Tesla is 240 or 347 already, and it's still pushing higher. Come on, HIMS, break this 45. Come on. Market, help. No, it's not happening. Look at that. It's going for a new high. Okay, guys, I officially completely give up on the market, indeed. I'm here watching 45 for a partial on the HIMS, by the way. Here we have 45 already, because actually the market is just not developing as it should. That's for sure. I agree with Amir that as we do not have a support from the market, I should not be that greedy either. And to be happy that I see green on that on that trade. Now it's just coming higher again. Crazy. Sure. 598 on the SPY, 530 on the triple Q, and it's still pushing. And here comes Tesla. I'm already out of Tesla, as I've told you, traders. The only trade I have is HIMS, which unfortunately, as it does not get any support from the market, I just feel like I should not push this here. If the market is not going to give a little bit push or support for us, I don't know whether I want to, risk my hard-earned money on the Tesla. Here it comes back again. SPY is still pushing more than a half an hour and it's still going higher. Amazing. Lots of buyers on 45.25, unfortunately. It's always pushing back on the HIMS. It's not good. We need to break 45.20 for good to see any development here. All of the big names are starting to be stronger too. It's not a good sign for my HIMS. $5.98 broken to the SPY, on the SPY, 5.30 again on the triple Q. Amazing. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm really happy that I am back a little bit onto the green side with the HIMS with the adding. So if it's not going to develop, I'm going to take off half of my share size and be happy at least for my small green here. Also, night started to go. Again, though, the market is completely, obviously, does not support us. Here comes hopefully the 45 here. DVG told that he doesn't think we are going to stop with the market to push higher. Actually, I agree because this seems like a really completely unleashed. Okay, guys, here comes the 45. Here is the profit taking partial for Amir. I must tell you, I'm just going to close half of my share size too. As I've told you, I do not believe, I just do not believe in this market. I'm going to sell, or sorry, buy back half of my share size. Here is the 45 here. Now let's see if we can break it at least a bit. I see several sellers here, like a strong seller base, but as soon as it just got to 45 now, I see amazingly a lot of sellers or buyers, sorry. So you know what? I'm just deciding to sell half of my share size here. Not sell, close. Sorry, always confused with that. So I just closed the half of my share size. Okay. So 45.07 I did. And then let's see whether we can go lower. But so far, I just saved this trade from red to green, so I am happy. And I really still give the chance for the stock to make the move. Yes, yes, Nitsan. This is what I've told in the pre-market session, that everyone is wondering why the market is moving higher on such a, let's call it like terrifying news that the US just bombed Iran. And that was one of the reason or one of the explanation from Dan Ives, by the way, that he thought that this is quite of a good news for the market because the threat, the nuclear threat, it's decreased, and this the markets like very much. Okay, guys, so finally our HIMS is moving. My second partial is going to be around 44.20, as I told you, the low of the day, and let the rest run. Guys, I had only two trades today, which is quite low because I missed some. But if I just take into consideration that the Tesla was a $10 trade and HIMS are just, let's call it like saved it from being red to green, I'm okay with that. But I feel like the market is so extended. I'm not sure I want to touch this market anymore. So here comes our HIMS. Again, I'm going to sell half of my share size on 44 and 20. Let's see if we will get there. And I can't believe Tesla just broke 350, guys. I left another like $5 on the money on the table. It's not a good feeling, but when I just, checking the fact that I get almost $10 out of the trade, that's a good feeling. And of course, we need to focus on the good one. Okay, come on, HIMS, break 44.50. Nielsen, I hope you join me under this 45.50 because then you have $1 to take a partial, and then let's see whether we can go lower. AMD is still very strong, NVIDIA is pushing, Meta strong, Google, Microsoft, so all of the big names, guys, just pushing higher together with the market indeed. Here we are with the HIMS, guys. I'm just ready. Nice, Nitsan, well done. I'm just ready to take a little bit more off the table on the HIMS. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more off than the half, and then I really leave it to run. Okay, HIMS, thank you very much. I'm just taking 44, perfect. I'm just taking 200 off my 300 shares here on 44. I just took 100 shares left, stop loss over 45, and let it run. Whew, what a day, what a day. And the market is still pushing higher, right? Amazing. And 44 breaking, over 45, I'm going to be out of the HIMS traders, and finally it started to work. Finally. Now, and DVG is starting to short the triple Q. Just telling you, he just started to short the triple Q indeed. Actually, I'm very tempted to short Roblox. I won't, but I feel very tempted indeed. I'm going to just walk away with my beautiful long, or actually it was a long and a short day because we longed Tesla and shorted HIMS. I know it, and I know. I would not say I was not nervous, especially when it just jumped again from the VWAP, but I still saw no strength on the buyer side because of the volume bar height, and that's why I decided to stay. So guys, HIMS two partials done. Stop loss over 44.50 now, 44.50, and let's see whether we can push it finally towards to this $40 level. Amir is ready to take another partial on the HIMS too. And the spine triple Q pulled back a little bit, but again, guys, these bulls are so much strong today. I'm not sure whether we will see any reversal here at all. Indeed. Beautiful HIMS 43. Guys, stop loss over 44. As you can see, I still have 100 shares left and it's still running. Beautiful HIMS. Go, go, go. If you have more share size, you can take a little bit more partial off here, stop loss over 44 and let it run. And now we have $1.50 to logged in as a profit. So nothing bad can happen so far with this HIMS trade. Okay, so over 44, I'm going to be out on the HIMS, guys. And seems like the market at this time may be really going to make a little pullback there, which finally is going to support us on the HIMS trade. Apple broke the Viva up in the meantime. Okay, here we are. If we go over 44, I'm going to be out. It's okay. Mm. And the buyers are back on the market. That's unbelievable indeed. Okay, guys, HIMS still looks really good. Market is fighting on the highs. Meta pushing higher, Google pushing higher. Amazing, guys. Really, how strong this market is today. Just wow. Okay, traders, I feel like I just worked really hard to get my money today. And I'm just going to call it as a day. I am up $819 today. Of course, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the red as well. I have not closed though this $140 yet, which is getting shrinking because of the HIMS is going higher. But so far, really nice on two trades. And let's see whether this HIMS is going to make a pullback from here. Ooh, that was an interesting Monday and start of the week for sure. I hope you had a beautiful green day too, guys. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow, as always. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., I'm going to start. And don't forget, tomorrow, even Scott is going to join us to the YouTube room and we are going to trade together. Guys, I'm going to be out 44 and 10 on the HIMS trade. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. If you have any questions left regarding private mentoring, TEFS packages, trading, you are in trouble, I mean on the trading, but I'm more than happy to help you in anything, then please just drop me an email. I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, please. And if you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really like your interaction today. Alamu, beautiful call on the Tesla. Thank you very much. And see you everyone tomorrow. Bye, guys.